Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you and teaching you the basics for JavaScript. So let's begin. So firstly, we will need a browser. And why a browser? Because we will start with the basics and see our progression through the browser. So I'm in Google Chrome. You can use Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge. I'm not sure about Firefox, but if you the only thing you have to have is this inspect. So when you click on inspect, this is what you will get. Now I'm going to okay, so here you can see my code, the code of the website, and now we're going to make our own pieces of code. So this is this is what you will have. So we were originally in the elements section, but we will move on to the console page where we will be typing our piece of code. Now you might be wondering, if we are using the browser, then what we using the coding software? As I told you, you will need to download, and we will move on to this really complex stuff later. So we will stick to the browser for now. And even though we have to move on to some browsers, for now we will we'll be practicing on the browser. We will move on to some software. So I'm going to quickly tell you what we're going to be using for when we do the code. So I'm in this page called code.visualstudio.com/download, and you can download it for Windows, Linux, and Mac. Whatever type of software your laptop is, you can download it. And through that, we will be making our pieces of code. So let's get back here. So now I'm going to teach you the basics and the basics that you can see. So we will be clicking on console, and firstly we will type alert brackets double quotes and a colons. Well, now this is a semicolon, not a colon. Now why did we do this piece of code? What does this do? Well, I'm going to show you right now. So I have this screen here with a small PDF that I wrote. In a future video, I will teach you how to make and convert a PDF. So for now, you have this PDF, and here's a short little text here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to draw on it, and whatever we want to, we're just gonna drag. So once you're done drawing and you're ready to finish, if you don't click on save or save as, and you close this, it says changes you made might not have been saved. This is an alert box, and that's what we're gonna make. So we'll go back to our console and type in, let's say, welcome to this page, for example. Now when you hit on enter, you got this alert box like we did, like I showed you. So that's what we're going to be doing. Well, that's what we did. Now we did something like an alert box. Now let's move on something even complex and do a prompt. Now what is prompt? What does prompt do? How can we use prompt? Well, we can use prompt through which we can make it, while through which you can ask the user to enter a number. Now we have this prompt. I'm just going to spell it right. It's PROMPT. Then you put a semicolon and hit on enter. Now it says, hello, please enter numbers through which what we did earlier. And I'm going to enter 3, 3, 3, and 4. And the answer is stored here. Now, the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to learn the different kinds of variables. Now, what are variables? There are 3 types of variables, and a variable means that it's a storage kind of thing. Now, a box is a type of variable. Same way, we're gonna make a box in here, but it's called variable. Now, there are 3 types of variables. I'm going to make them and show it to you. Okay, so here are the 3 types of variables, and well, here's the alert which we created first. Here's the prompt which we created next, where we were able to ask the user for an input value. And here we have 3 types of variables. Now the first one is var, and we put materials and we put clothes. Now var is the short form of the word variable. Now var means variable, so you can change this. Well, when you type materials, you will get clothes, because materials was the value of materials was clothes. Now, why did we write var? Well, var basically it was the old type of variable in JavaScript. It was a very old one. We don't really use it in the current, and instead of that we use let. So when you type current, yeah, it will say 2020. Now you might be seeing that here we put a lot of stuff like the brackets, the double quotes, and then we wrote the text, but the numbers were just blank. Well, for numbers it's optional to put all that stuff. So yeah. Now we finally come to const, and in const you see that capital India Delhi. Now the 3 types of variables. Why do we need that many? Well, firstly, var is something that still exists but is not really used. So let has replaced that. But what's const? When I type capital India, capital India, it says an uncaught error, and okay, so this is the variable. It says Delhi, but when you try and change it, it's not going to work out, because const means it's a permanent value. So we've learned so much, but I guess that's enough for today. So now that we've learned so much, we were able to test all of this, and now we are going to do some little bit of maths. If you want to type 444 plus 123, if this is the answer, then that means that a console can also do maths for you. Now 44 plus 122 equals 126. Is this true? I'm at a calculator. I'm going to type 44 plus 122 equals 166. The answer. So, your console can even do math. So, that's it for today. We've learned almost all the basics, and the futures we will go in a couple of latest videos, well, in my next few videos. And I want to say in a future video, well, my next videos are going to be how to make a PDF, and the other one is a surprise. It's nothing related to studying or co-curricular stuff or coding. It's completely even different. So stay tuned to that, and until then, bye bye guys.